KrunderKat again, and going over some more complete collections I have. Yay! So when it comes to like me completing a collection, it can be it really depends, because if one set comes out with a chase, I will consider it complete without the chase, because chases are so hard to find to begin with. And then once they are fine, they can go up in value like that. So, if there's a chase one, I don't really consider it part of the collection. It's kind of a bonus. Exclusives, it depends on what exclusive it is. Because one of these was very hard to find, and I actually had to buy it offline, and it was more expensive than when it was originally released. So, and then it depends. I'll just get more into it when I get to the Funkos. So, these are some more completed collections I have. Yay! This first one is a show I grew up with as a child. I loved it. It was one of my favorite shows. It's also because I was really into dinosaurs. Still kind of am. And it was dinosaurs, and I was just like, yes! So, dinosaurs! They came out with the entire Sinclair family. So this is Earl, the dad, if you didn't watch Dinosaurs. We have Charlene. It's one of the kids. We have Robbie, who's the other older brother, other teenage kid, I guess you could say. We have Baby Sinclair, which actually, I don't think we ever get another name for this one except Baby. Now that I think about it. Not the mama. Yeah, it was either my sister or, my mom tried to get me to call my dad not the mama. And then we have Fran, the mom. So those are the 5 that came out with. I liked Screech so hard. When this came out, I was like, yes, I have to have these. I think my dad actually bought these, and he doesn't like Funko Pops, so that was like, he's like, I have to have these, because it's dinosaurs. So, yeah, I grew up with this, loved it. I plan to get the TV series on DVD. It's on the list of things to do. That's never ending. But, I want them to come out with the other characters. Like, where's Grandma? Where's Grandma Sinclair? Or I guess it would be Fran's mother, which I don't know if we know Fran's name, but we need Grandma. We need Earl's bust. Oh my god, can you imagine just having a Funko of him in a trailer? That portion of him in the trailer and his head in it. Ah! And his friend the T-Rex. Oh yes, we need more characters. We need more. But yes, it took me forever. Like, literally, I had grabbed the Baby, I think Charlene and Robbie, and then I finally got Earl and Fran. Fran was the one I could not find for the longest time. I was like, oh my god, I just needed to complete the set! And I got lucky. I think she was at Target. I was like, yes! It's played! Complete! And my husband, giving me that side eye, like, what the crap did I marry? So, that's one more completed. Woo! This next one's another show I watched as a kid. Mostly for the banter, because come on. There's some good stuff in there. But, the Golden Girls. And I have the 4 originals. I know they came out recently, like, on the bowling team one, and I don't think I'm going to get those, because I don't know. But just the thought of them coming out with more of the Golden Girls, and it just basically the same 4 girls in the bowling team outfits, it was just not very appealing to me. So I consider this set complete because I have the original 4, which I got for Christmas from my mother-in-law. So we have Dorothy. We have Rose. it's just kind of smudged. And then Blanche. And then Sophia. But yes. Come on, the Golden Girls is golden. Just the banter between all of them. Picture. Sicily, 1922. Oh, it was great. That's another one I'm slowly getting on DVD just because it's good to watch. It's funny. That's just me. But yes, like I said, my mother-in-law got those for me for Christmas. And then they're coming out with, I think it's just the 4 again. I feel like there's 5 of them that they're coming out with the next set in the bowling outfits. I'm like, no, I think there's 4? Maybe? Pull these closer. Oh! So they are coming out with the 4 in the bowling outfits. They changed the logo on the Golden Girls. But the 5th one I'm thinking of is Sophia Diamond Glitter. It's an FYE exclusive. Yeah, it's basically just this outfit, but with glitter. I'm good. That's another thing with completing the collection that, to me, it's when they come out with, like, another pop and they're just, glitter, diamond collection, oh. I'm just like, eh? To me, I don't like glitter, because it gets everywhere. So, it's just like, no glitter. I think I have a few, but that's because the pop itself was not available in a non-glitter form. So I was like, oh, they want the pop, so I guess I'll go with the glitter. It's going to stay in that freaking box. But I'll get it. But that's another thing that sometimes I don't take into account when I say my collection is completed for, like, that set, is a glitter version of it that's somewhere exclusive. Because, again, it's just, example is the, Princess, Tiana. Box Lodge exclusive glitter. It's literally the same Tiana from when they first released Princess Tiana with Navi. They just added glitter. At least with, like, the Zombie Gambit, that was a bunch of exclusive, it was a different pose with, you know, the first one, he just had the staff, and the Box Lodge exclusive, he had the cards and the staff. And it was a different pose and everything, so I was like, okay, so it's different. I'll consider that as 2 different pops. But I don't think I'll get the Princess one, Princess Tiana box exclusive, just because it's glitter. So that's what I mean when. I mean, if you don't consider it, that's up to you. It's everyone's collection's different of how they consider it completed, whatnot. We're all different in our own ways. Displaying them, what we collect. And that's fine. It's just, for me, this is what I consider. And I realize the door is open. There's a little tiny light back there. Anyway, this next one, I loved this musical as a child. I'm fine, stable. There's no good way to put this. It's Little Shop of Horrors. Little shop of horrors, shop you up, little shop of terror. So, this one, they have the 5. This Baby Audrey is a friggin' Target exclusive. And then they came out with a chase of the Audrey actual size plan. So, we have Dr. Dennis Oren. Doctor. Who, until recently, when I rewatched it, I didn't realize it was Steve Martin. Like, I stopped and I was like, oh my god. My cat just got into something. Hold on. Sorry about that. She knocks some stuff down when she wants attention. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I couldn't believe this is Steve Martin, because, like, after this, before this, whatever you want to chronological order, I'm used to him having the white hair and playing, like, the Family Guy or, something. But to see him young and to play a sadist dentist who likes giving people pain, it was just like, it was totally, like, outside what I'm normally used to seeing him, and it was actually pretty good. He's amazing as the dentist. Wouldn't go to him as, recommended, but he's amazing. And then we have Bill Murray come in, who likes pain, so he goes to see the dentist, of course. But it was just funny. And then, sorry, I gotta look up other stuff. I probably would not show this to your children, by the way. Just a little FYI, I used to watch this as a kid too, and I'll just continue. There's no good way to say this. This is actually one of my favorite. I actually like it. And then we have Seymour. Suddenly Seymour, feed me Seymour, feed me. And he actually is holding baby Audrey, which is the plant, which I really didn't realize the plant was called baby Audrey. That's another thing. I just watched it as a kid and was just like, yay! And then as an adult, you're just like, huh, why would you call it baby Audrey? But yeah, it is sad that this actor, Rick Moranis? Yeah. No, not Morales, but Rick. He actually had left Hollywood at one point because his wife had died. So he left Hollywood to raise his kids because, they had lost a parent. So I thought that was, you don't see that a lot with actors, but he was amazing while he was in Hollywood, and he's in a lot of my favorite movies. So, including Little Shop of Horrors. Funny enough, there's 2 different versions of this movie. There's 2 different endings to this movie. We'll get into that. Audrey, who Seymour's in love with, who the dentist is dating, who the dentist is abusing. And, you can imagine, since Seymour owns baby Audrey, if you don't want to give stuff away if you haven't seen this, but it's basically, the plant eats people, so you can guess where it's going. But yes. Another thing that me and my husband talked about as we were watching the movie, because I hadn't seen it in years, so we bought it and we watched it. I don't really like her voice. The way she talks, I didn't notice it as a kid, but now as an adult, I was like, kind of annoying. She has this light little whisper and high-pitched voice, and it's just, yeah. Just, And then she goes to sing, and I don't know if it's actually her singing voice or someone else, but it's like, holy crap. That did come out of you. But yeah, and then, there's the, oh god, what are they called? I don't think they're, I don't know what you would call them. The backup singers. They're like the 3 chicks who, sing Little Shop of Horrors. Little shop of horrors, shop you up. Little shop of terror. I guess they actually have names. Crystal, Ronette, and Chiffon. But it's just these 3 girls that are... What would you... their outfits. It reminds me of Dreamgirls, like their outfits. just the way they come up, all nice like and whatnot. But yes, I'll put some pictures up there of that. But yes, this was a very good show. I wanted, I loved. Next we actually have Audrey 2 the plant. He's very heavy. Like when I picked him up when I first got him, I was like, oh snap, he's got some weight to him. You can use him to collect somebody. And then the last two. So, I did get the chase, but I didn't consider it complete with it, but it's whatever. The Target exclusive, which I literally had to buy on eBay to get, because I could not find it online. Couldn't find it in its store. And it is more expensive than the chase that came with the set. Kind of pissed. I literally paid more for this, like twice as more for this, than for the chase. And for the chase version, it's basically, there's blood on the plant, because he eats people. There's just no way about it. He eats people. So he's got some blood on him. And then this is baby Audrey, which was in the coffee can that Seymour started growing it in. So, yeah. That completes the set. So, spoiler alert now. There are two endings to this movie. The original ending was considered too dark for the test audience, so they changed it. That is the ending where Seymour and Audrey win, they kill the plant, they have their little happily ever after, and you see another baby Audrey 2 plant that's pink in their garden. And that's how it ends. The original ending, which I did not know we had, I didn't even know about it until I got the director's cut of Little Shop of Horrors, and it only comes with the original ending, not the second one, not the one where Seymour won and Audrey won. It comes where the plant wins, and that was a twist, because neither me and my husband knew about this ending, or I guess my husband didn't know, I didn't. So we're watching it, and we get to the part where Seymour feeds Audrey to the plant. I was like, that didn't happen in the original ending. What? And my husband's like, where's Mean Green Mother from Outer Space? I'm like, I don't care about his song right now. I want to know why he's feeding Audrey to the plant. The woman he loved, he just fed her to a plant. And as we continued to watch, my husband's like, oh, this is probably the original ending. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, this is the original ending. I was like, oh! So, the original ending is, Audrey 2 Seymour feeds Audrey to the plant. He eats Seymour, they battle out, and then he eats Seymour, and the plant basically sells off his seedling for everyone in the American in the world to have the Audrey plant because everyone wanted it. And then, as the plants go up, they eat people and take over the world and, conquer the U.S. That's the legit thing. They're taking over the world and everything, growing up, and armies fighting them, and that's how the movie ends, originally. Yeah. So, they tried to make it better that it was one of my favorite movies as a child, and I was like, no, this is new to me. But yeah, I recommend it. It's good. It's got some funny parts, but it's good. Just seeing Steve Martin in a different role, it really did blow my mind. I was like, you know what? He's pretty good. This is good. I didn't realize it was him until it was up close. I was like, man, he looks familiar. And I just happened to Google the cast, and I was like, holy crap, it's Steve Martin! Because, I guess by the time I came around, he had the white hair, and that's all I've known him as, the white hair, Family Guy, maybe a comedian, not this dentist dude who likes inflicting pain on people. And there's a song about that, I should be a dentist. So, it was, yeah. I'm normal. But those are 3 sets I have completed that I'm so happy with. And yes, I was very excited when they came out with Little Shop of Horror Funkos, and I tagged my dad in it on Facebook, and he approved. Yay! Good times. So, let me know your favorite musicals. I have not seen Hamilton yet, and that's on the list to do. So, I'm into musicals. I love Golden Girls. Dinosaurs was a show I loved. I have a very broad taste of things. I'm everywhere. I'm a little bit of everything. So, let me know if you watch Dinosaurs, your favorite characters, who we should have. Movie moments. Those would be some good ones with dinosaurs. Golden Girls. If you're happy with the bowling set. What you consider to be a complete collection, because everyone's different with what they consider what's complete and whatnot. If you like Little Shop of Horrors, other musicals you're in or would like to see out. I'm a little salty that they came out with Hamilton Funkos first before they came out with Phantom of the Opera Funkos, because yes, I love Phantom of the Opera. It's like my top 10 favorite musicals. Anyway. That will be all for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.